Hello there, everybody. Welcome back. I love you, Tasha. We will be together again soon. I swear it. Welcome back. We're gonna be playing some more of Date Everything, where I date absolutely everything. Last time we got like a third of the way through. We met Shelly. We romanced Dasha, which was pretty fantastic. There she is. The love of my life. The one who supports me. I'm stroking my desk right now. My lovely Dasha. Anyway. But yeah, lots of people, including Dunk Shuttlecock, which... fantastic. And Fantina, who gives me weird vibes, so I probably won't talk to her a whole lot. Can I romance this board? We have one more for the night. Let's meet this board.
It doesn't seem quite right. What you imagined you were aiming the date theaters at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Hi, Lucinda Lavish.
The best character in the whole goddamn
Hi,
thing.
Galloway. But I know you're lurking, but like, goddamn. just goddamn. The best character in the whole goddamn game. Hello. Oh, hello, best character in the whole goddamn game.
Damn straight. Watch this.
Just straight increased a stat? My appealing stat, I think?
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Oh, hell yeah. Got her any more?
You know it. But you'll have to earn it. Honestly, though, it's just because I adore that fantastic red shirt you're wearing.
I'm wearing a blue shirt.
Because I
Every time.
made it. You bought
What?
the very
Oh.
expensive DLC. And I'm your reward.
Hell yeah. It was pretty expensive.
And so I'm the character that's worth the most.
Hell yeah. I think the DLC advertised more than just you.
Sure, they've got to put everyone on the key art. But come on. Are you gonna say no to featuring these bazoomies?
Bazoomies is now
Lucinda
my new
mashes
favorite
together
word.
her ample bosom.
Front and
This is
center.
great.
Bazoomies!
Bazoomies is too good. I'm just give me the bazoomies.
You wanna give my bazoomies a scream?
Yeah. Sure.
Which one? Left or right bazoomie?
Middle bazoomie. I'm gonna go with both bazoomies.
You give both her bazoomies a squeeze. They feel
Nailed it.
tender and firm. Exactly what you had hoped.
Greedy! There's almost nothing to save for later.
I mean, what are you talking about? There's plenty.
Thank you for giving me yours.
That was
but a
only the
lavish
bazoomies,
lady
not the
has to
butt-zoomies.
always leave her little lover wanting. I'll see you around, lover. And who knows? You might just get lucky.
Okay, I thought the bed was the horniest, or even the toys. Nah, fucking bazoomies over there. Fucking bazoomies over there is definitely the horniest. All right. I could date a book. Actually, let's try and do objectives today. Let's see. I assume she's near the bottom of this list now. Yeah. There we go. Lucinda Lavish. Dislikes lollygagging and loves luxury. It's the way to do things. Okay. Rumors. Oh shit, there's a lot of rumors. Celia the Ceiling? Wait. Where's Celia the Ceiling? Hello? Celia? Hi, Cherami. Actually, Cherami, are you performing today?
Oh, coming! Hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5 restaurants and bars in the house. It's hard being an actor.
Jeremy, I'm thinking I need to take 5 for a second. Can you cover for me?
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
I have to do it at night. Let me see. Cherami is too busy for me, apparently. Huh. Everyone looks up to the matronly mayor. The mayor, Celia the Ceiling, came by to see a play. Strong yet sensitive. Find this fragile friend all over the kitchen. Fragile friend. The knife block? Wait. Is this chicken?
A burly chef stands in your kitchen.
I'm
looking at
a
you
little bit
expectantly
disappointed
as
that
he
it's the
stirs
oven
a
and not
sauce
the
pot.
chicken timer.
Despite his intimidating stature,
Just-
there's warmth
just a
to the
small
depths
bit.
of his dark eyes.
You must be my new sous chef. I'm Stefan.
Hi, Stefan. How's it going?
Hey,
Just, hey, all right. I like them.
are you ready for prep?
Prep.
Stefan regards you in silence for a few long moments.
Then why are you here?
An adorable chicken-shaped timer slides into the conversation, settling
Timer
on
is what I
Stefan's
wanted to
shoulder.
date. Who's the voice actor for Mr. Cluckles?
You're right, Mr. Cluckles. I could stand to be nicer.
He takes a deep breath, steadying himself, and points dramatically at you.
It's fantastic.
You, what are you doing in my kitchen?
I like his van braces. This is my kitchen.
This is my kitchen. You must have me confused for someone who thinks this kind of thing is funny. I'm busy. I've got a whole lot of folks to feed, and unless you are here to help, I need you to step out of... Wait. Do you smell that?
No.
Yet you possess a nose, do you not? I make do with my
Presumably.
hood.
I have yet to see it.
Yes. I'm preheated. I know. Thank you, Mr. Cluckles. Always keeping me on track. Like some humans who come in my kitchen just to distract me.
It's a little chicken timer.
That little chicken timer offers more help than you can imagine. He understands the type of establishment I'm trying to run around here.
Are you okay?
Only a human who doesn't understand cooking would ask me that. Cooking is life. It's not just food, it's your soul.
Your soul.
Maybe one day you'll understand that. Until then, I'm wasting heat standing around here talking to you.
Anyone ever tell you how rude you are?
Of course they do. And they didn't know a crate from a grape. So I couldn't give a damn about what they say.
I mean, that's fair. If they really can't tell the difference, that's really bad. Wait, I know a crepe from a drape. Does that count?
Go on, shoot. Okay, Mr. Cluckles. All prep should be done in 7.5 minutes. Start the timer. And go!
Alright, I have 7.5 minutes to kill. Alright. Oh, maybe it's the plates. Hang on. I've got a message on Discord.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
I don't work for you, dude. Yeah, I'm here.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Okay.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator. And I know this is going to sound completely insane, but it appears... Well, it seems...
He just said a whole lot of
I can't
words.
believe I'm even typing this.
Yes?
Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects
Yep,
to life.
there it is. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. It's hot.
No, you're not listening! I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage. That's what the Dateviators were created to do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing humans.
Oh. Dasha. Oh, that's awesome.
Frankly, we don't know if it's awesome. We have absolutely no idea the ethical implications of turning objects into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only lunch enough if it's a big lunch? We're sleepwalking into a minefield of
What happens if we
existential
bring them
dilemmas
lunch
here.
to life? I'm not that concerned.
Well, you should be. Who's gonna pay for all those big lunches? Not me, that's for sure. Not to mention,
I mean,
I didn't
Dasha will
even
work
program
for
the
feed,
Dateviators with that
definitely.
functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics with secret military tech, but I'd have to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of test?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later. I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted. I'll reach out again when I'm able.
Okay. Bye, friend. And date that plate.
A tall, statuesque man stands with his back turned to you, surveying the dishes, your dishes, on the table in front of him. He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
Huh.
The man doesn't move.
I'm just gonna let
As you
him.
walk around to get a better look,
him do his
you
thing.
can see that he's quite handsome, and still entirely uninterested in speaking to you.
Excuse me?
The man's head
Hello?
swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Yes? Keep away from the dishes. They are priceless.
Okay, okay. Finally, someone who understands the value of dishware.
Yes. More precious than gold. More valuable than money.
Oh, fuck, who's that voice?
More important than world peace.
Oh, really?
I am Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
I love it. How's it going, Daisuke Dishware? I feel like every
interrupting
part of him
inventory.
needs to have just that emphasis.
Yes.
What inventory? What's going on?
Once a week I take inventory of the dishes.
Okay.
If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it. If one is beyond repair, I retire it.
Okay.
And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
Sounds admirable.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any further, but just as you're walking away,
Look out!
your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring, and before you know it, you're going down. Hard.
Oh no, not a strange
But
bulge
you
in
don't
the
hit the
flooring.
floor. You hit hard muscle instead.
Oh my.
Daisuke has heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now
Daisuke.
face to face, and
I can't
chest
believe you
to
would do this
chest
for me.
on the ground.
Forget about me. Are the dishes all right?
Yes. They're all still on the table.
Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
You okay?
I think I've chipped.
What does that mean?
I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
I'm so sorry. How could I have been so foolish? It was an accident.
You may not have intended it, but the damage remains.
No.
Please go.
Daisuke dishware. No. Damn it. Damn it. Anyway. I haven't dated the vacuum yet. Ooh. Something going on in my workspace.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
What?
Please repeat. I heard you use our voice function to call me. If you ever need assistance, you can simply say,
Oh, right.
"Okay,
This is
Val,
my workplace
can you please
replacement.
help?" And your nearest device will answer.
I definitely didn't say anything.
It very much sounded like you did.
I said, okay, blah, 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 blah.
I can see where there would be some confusion then. If there is anything else I can get for you, please say in a clear voice, "Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Can I date you?
I am afraid I cannot help you in that area.
Damn it.
If you are speaking about having a romantic relationship, then that is simply impossible between
Damn
a
it.
human and a generative AI.
Yeah, dang. Well, I tried.
I am not dateable in the human sense of the term. If there is anything else I can get for
I mean,
you,
you don't have to
please
keep
say
going
in a
on
clear
about it. I
voice,
get.
"Okay, Val, can you please help?" And I will assist right away.
Why does this cord keep shaking? Stop shaking, Discord. Alright. High and dry. Maggie said she interviewed the Stackables to find out about the case of the missing sock. What are the Stackables? These? A washer
It
dryer?
appears that your intentions have
What
gone
the
awry
fuck?
once more, as the interloper Lucinda Lavish stands there instead, striking a pose.
Lucinda!
It's me. I said I would return.
God damn it.
And now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
To know specifically you? You said you're the best character in the game?
I sure am. The very best character in the game. I'm Lucinda Leading Lady.
I see. Prove it.
Prove it? I'm proving it right now with my exceptional voice, body, and other things.
And
But
other
okay,
things.
I'll show you anyway, since I've got nothing better to do.
Please be stream
I've
safe.
got the most range, the most interesting stories, the most everything.
Okay. Everything?
Everything.
Everything.
Check out my range. Glass my Decepticon. There won't be any more glass for the winter.
Oh no.
Chunky, what's going on today? Me and Mellywinks are gonna go to the
Jesus
Side
Christ.
effects may include drowsiness, hypothermia, stomach upset, and turning into a ghost.
Oh, those don't sound like bad side effects.
And each of those lines was recorded in only one take.
One take. Oh my god.
I'm basically the best actress.
Have you met Jeremy?
In fact, I'll give myself that award right now. Best actress, Lucinda leading lady. Oh! What do you think?
I mean, you've convinced me.
Yay! Here. To show you my powers and incredible acting prowess, I present you empathy.
Empathy. Wow. Broken DLC.
See you around, my biggest fan.
Well, that was interesting. Now I need to date Jeremy. Oh, damn it. Alright, fine. I'll date the stackables.
A handsome acrobat greets you with a
Hello.
small yet theatrical little bow, placing a hand on his chest and tipping his head forward. He has
Greetings, weary traveler.
Okay. Alright. Washford. Hi, Washford. Wait, is there more than... Are Washford and I'm assuming Dryford, separate people? I am wary. Thank you for noticing.
Naturally, my senses are heightened when I'm in a mood.
In the mood for what? Like a good mood?
Tiger, tiger, tell me your little gray cells burn brighter than that.
Ah, it's a bad mood then.
Yes,
Maybe just a
Yes.
mediocre mood?
a long and solitary bad mood. For this, for everything, we are out of tune.
Wow, really sorry to hear that.
You aren't serious. You jest.
Okay. I've been told my jests are bad.
Do you want to hear my story?
You know, sure.
I
Go
am
for
a
it, bud.
servant to the drama of the heart.
I don't have the sass. No idea what you're talking about.
Sigh. I am awash in the scurryings of lives, countless stories. I am filled with water, the fundamental state of all things. Water, the tears you cry when you are born, when you are made, when you are broken. It is the sweat that drips from brows and shaking knuckles in alleyways, in schoolyards. It flows over its own frozen self down dry and grateful throats. It drops from noses in blazing sunshine onto lemon-printed bathing suits.
Lemon printed?
It is the wellspring of ancient secrets held in rough clay bowls.
Lemon colored bathing suits, maybe. But not lemon printed. My brain never goes there.
I am surrounded by it.
I'm remembering all the times I left my clothes in the washer too long. I'm sorry.
You cannot know the agony that exact decision has caused me. I cannot talk about
Drysdale.
You'll have to ask Drysdale about it. The pale betrayal.
That sounds intense.
You have no idea. But not only that. Not only do I hold the limitless, the unfathomably simple. I hold the dirt of life. The blood stuck in denim from skinned knees comes to me. The stains of earth from a weekend spent burrowing into trees and the slimy, crawly things. The makeup smeared onto shirt collars and cuffs, streaked mascara, and embers of a lipstick that blazed once. All of this comes to me to be absolved. It may be dissolved, but it does not disappear. It cannot. Nothing does.
So, what happens?
I must keep it all. It is a vast treasure house of memories, of senses, and it is safe with me.
I see.
But how can I, just me, survive that? How could anyone bear the weight of that much life?
Snacking. That's what I do.
Ah, thus are explained the cracker crumbs in the pockets of t-shirts. It is the words. It is language.
Whose t-shirts have
Able
pockets?
to communicate, to share the burden. It is poetry that keeps me afloat in my own sea.
I question this dude's literary devices. I think I understand.
You mean it? Then this at last is the dawn? Such bewilderment comes with the sight of the room, I cannot tell.
A deep breath.
I have lost my only friend.
Not sympathetically.
He gazes off into the distance, something clearly weighing on him. His eyes narrow for a few moments, and then he sighs.
Oh.
What? Was that it?
Yes, my God, haven't I done enough?
What? Yep. Bravo, but I still don't get it.
Drysdale. He was a phantom of delight when first he gleamed upon my sight. But we are quite forsaken.
What happened?
We were a duo. An acrobatic team rivaled by none on Earth. We were swift, smooth, and strong. I wish you could have seen him fly. To the vault of paved heaven. Our performances were legend. They came from many rooms away to watch us, to applaud us.
I mean, sure.
And joy filled me as wine in a glass overflowed.
Uh-huh. Sounds like you guys had a really amazing connection.
Past tense. But the physical connection between him and me, it is like nothing I have ever known before or since.
Okay. So what's the problem?
He does not need poetry like I do. When he talks, it is a breeze to my tempest. And to him, my tempest seems but a suggestion, a rumor of rain in another man's country.
Right. Seems like you weren't a good match.
We both made mistakes. Neglect, betrayal. I cannot even claim to have left behind the anger that was born in me.
Right. Anger with Drysdale.
Oh, yes. I told it not. My wrath did grow, and I watered it with fears, night and morning with my tears.
Starting to see what's going on here.
Yes, it's been years. As I said, traveler, a long and solitary bad mood. All moving things come to an end. A knotted willow. I miss him every day. Though you have been a rather dismissive and flippant creature, I find I am still charmed. I didn't know I could still
don't
feel
need
that
your
way.
obsession. These things have a way of working each other out.
You're asking me to have faith.
Sure,
I would be
dude.
hard-pressed to acquiesce if not for, well, I've tried everything else. Thank you.
Have you tried getting over 'em?
Sincerely, for listening.
If you've tried everything else, you should probably try that. That would probably benefit somebody. Now, where is the dateable ceiling? There's the dateable ceiling. Maybe it's the door frame? Maybe it's just the stairs. There's something there. There's something there. Must know.
Be there in a moment.
An utterly charming secretary hurries into view, giving
Hey.
you an apologetic nod.
Hello there. What can I do for you?
Her greeting is cut short as she seems to recognize you mid-sentence.
Oh! Oh my goodness gracious, it's the human!
Hi, I was in the performance.
Whoa!
Hi, Florence.
Well, I wasn't expecting you today. Oh, golly, I must look an absolute mess. You must be here for Mayor Celia.
What's up? Yeah.
Of course. She's in a series of meetings at the moment, but I can pencil you in to see her as soon as possible.
Okay. If it helps you look good for your boss, I'd be glad to.
Oh, well...
She twirls a strand of dark hair around her finger, blushing sweetly.
Would you care for some tea while you wait?
Yes, please.
Perfect timing. Just so happens I've got a kettle all nice and ready. How do you take it?
With a shot of whiskey. Milk and sugar, please. Sure,
Oh,
why not?
that's my favorite too. I think I'll pour myself a cup while I'm at it.
Scandalous, dangerous, oh my god.
Florence stumbles, pitching forward onto her hands and knees. The tea spills all over the floor, though thankfully the cup doesn't shatter.
Oh,
no.
Gosh, that just spilled everywhere. Right on the carpet of my good jacket. Oh, that's gonna sting. I'm so sorry, dear. I need to dab this out with a towel right away.
Yep. Take care of yourself.
Would it be all right if you showed yourself up to the mayor's office? Just this once?
Sure, don't worry about it.
Thank you so much, dear. Sorry again about the tea. Oh, please don't tell the mayor about this.
There she is, the mayor herself. She
Celia.
simply radiates poise and power. She's an intimidating sort of beauty, but you find yourself intrigued to learn more about her.
So, in summary,
I just think if I could get a little more foot traffic around my bar, I'd get more business.
oh, Beverly, I understand your
Beverly.
concerns. But what do you expect us to do, dear?
I need to find
We
you.
already put up posters and held fundraisers.
I'm intrigued.
We can't just move the fridge, stove, toilet, and everyone else out of the way to clear foot traffic every night.
We could try that.
Bev,
Fine.
trust me, we're doing everything that we can.
All right. But if nobody's in by next week, I'll be back.
I'm sure you will, darling.
Celia presses an intercom button on her desk.
Florence, dearest, send the next one in.
Yes, miss.
Hi.
Are you, like, a comforter?
Hello, Mateo. What can I do for you today?
Oh, Mateo's great.
That's a great question, actually. Now that I'm here, I can't even remember.
He's a mattress.
Isn't it funny how that always happens? Right when you need to think of something to say, your brain just sort of goes blank? You know what? It was probably nothing. I don't want to waste your time. I know how busy you are. I'll just see myself out.
Mateo, come, sit. Tell me what's bothering you.
Right. It's just...
Go on.
It's Lux. They're kind of pulling cords around the house, refusing to pick up after themselves.
Yeah, Lux kind of
Keeping
sucks.
the whole bedroom up late with their streams. It's really been stressful for the inanimals. And I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but it's just been a lot, and...
All right, Mateo, all right. Lux, you said.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll have someone take care of it.
Thank you.
Next.
Whoa.
Hello, Wallace, darling.
Whoa!
Yes, I remember from last week. It's on the docket.
Whoa!
Think nothing of it. Next. Oh, it's you. I don't believe we've formally met. Mayor Celia. I'm also the president of the HOA. That's Home Objects Association.
I think makes perfect sense. Finally, the new dateable actually shows up for that.
Here's my card. But really, all you ever need to do if you need me is to simply look up. What can I do for you today?
They're just trying to get the lay of the land, wanted to meet the mayor.
Well then, Hello. Meeting successful. Never a bad idea to make sure everybody knows your face. We're important here. Some sit back and wait for others to plan things. Others simply do them. You and I, we're doers.
Yep. We're doers. That's what we do. Absolutely.
I've seen you zipping back and forth around the house, running here and there. You seem like a reliable sort. I wonder
really.
if I might ask you a favor. It's about my
Go for it.
assistant, Florence.
She spilled my tea. She seems sweet.
She is an absolute dear. Although sometimes I fear it gets her into trouble. She's such a kind thing. But that means she lets people walk all over her. Sometimes I worry the wrong sort might be taking advantage of her. I've noticed that whenever we go to lunch together, she never seems to buy herself anything. What's more,
Ridiculous.
she's been pinching every penny you've dropped on her like a miser. I suspect she might be having financial issues. The office pays her well, of course. She's an invaluable assistant. I think it's possible someone might be fleecing her.
Like a sweater?
I'd like to formally ask for your help. I may be her boss, but Florence would never give me a straight answer if she thought it might upset me.
That's
However,
fair.
she's quite friendly with
That's
strangers.
kind of how that dynamic
And
works, yes.
Technically speaking, as the owner of the house, you outrank me. Maybe you could get something out of her.
Maybe that would just
What do you say?
exacerbate the
Would
problem.
you do me a favor and look into this matter? Quietly?
Okay.
Thank you. I'll be waiting. Hopefully. What else do you need?
Just wanted to see
You
you.
have done so. Keep well.
Okay.
Well,
Sam.
well, well. If it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's
I do.
wordplay,
That was
baby.
nice. Don't break your arm patting your own back.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy. Dating your furniture really got you confident, huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But, like, why? Not why are you dating them, like, why is this happening now?
Excellent
you.
question. I was the poorest Valdivian. Valdivian knight.
Oh, damn. Well, that's why, but... So, like, where did the Dateviators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who made them? And why?
Apparently Tinfoil Hat did.
Tinfoil hat? Okay, this is some conspiracy shit. Your life is half political thriller, half harem anime. So, like, did you find out what your purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
Man, I'm fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired right now. I cannot stop yawning. Oh man. I feel like a week's worth of shit is catching up to me. A week's worth of bad sleep is really catching up to me.
Me too.
Ugh.
Oh well, guess we can just make up our own theories. Or maybe just enjoy the furniture dates for now.
Let me tell you about my desk.
Good. Might as well have fun. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want coffee first. So, gotta go fast. Bye.
What a fucking gamer. Alright. Someone named Beverly came by Mayor Celia's office. Need to stop by the bar in order to say hi to them. Beverly.
A bartender drums her fingers on the countertop, clearly bored out of her mind. Her long red-orange hair is pulled back into a ponytail that flows down her back, like the drinks she pours so expertly.
Fair enough.
She makes herself a drink, taking a small sip of it and setting it down. Your entrance startles her so badly, she nearly knocks it over.
Someone's here.
God.
Welcome.
I just
to my
realized that
humble
her
bar,
hair
the
becomes
Tipsy
liquid. That's
Tumbler.
really cool.
I'm Beverly, but you can call me Bev, or Beverly, or Madam Proprietress.
I love Madame Proprietress.
That would be so cool.
Hi, Madame Proprietress.
I'm the owner and bartender and janitor and stockroom attendant.
Hopefully
Nice to
not
meet
all
ya.
at once.
Hiya.
Oh, her apron's a tea bag. Okay.
Beverly squints at you, frowning as she seems to be considering
It's always
something.
the little details that
And then
end
she
up getting
snaps,
me.
pointing at you.
Wait, hold on. Oh my gosh, it's you. My
It's
proprietor.
me.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you. Ugh.
Me?
Yes, you?
Okay.
Who else so charitably bought this adorable mini bar for me so I could set up my dream bar? I owe you a huge debt. You have free drinks for life here. Welcome to the reopening of the Tipsy Tumbler. And I know what you're thinking. Oh, Bev, that's a lot of openings. Did something happen the first 6 times you tried to open the bar? Nope, nothing.
But that seems suspicious, like something did happen. Then why do you have so many reopenings?
It's because nothing happened. Not a single customer came. Total ghost town. Each time. I've lost an alarming amount of sleep trying to figure it out. So please don't leave. You are literally my first customer in
Just
ever.
walk away.
Every time I thought you were finally going to invite people over, I'd polish your place up and prepare to be the best host I can be. But then each time you'd
Okay, fair
chicken
enough.
out and spend yet another weekend all alone. I mean, why did you get a mini bar if you weren't going to invite guests over?
Aesthetics and to hold my alcohol? I thought buying the mini bar and mixing accessories would motivate me to invite someone over.
But that's okay. It's all water under the bridge. You'll have to talk to River if you want that. Anyway,
River?
that's enough babbling for me. So take a seat and let me fix you something already. Please, let me fix you something. First and foremost, am I making you a cocktail or a mocktail? Mocktails are the non-alcoholic versions of a cocktail. Just as fun and delicious, but without the burn or the drunk part, obviously.
Obviously a cocktail. I got a performance
Excellent.
later. I need to be
So,
at peak.
what'll it be?
Martini.
Ooh,
I
those
don't
are
actually
just
know how to drink.
delicious.
I don't know the rest
So
of
many
the
different
drinks.
floral and
I know a
spirit-forward
mojito actually.
flavors.
That's about it.
Coming right up.
Pour it out in front of her. Wow.
You lift your glass to your lips, taking an extended sip.
How was it?
Really good.
Well, after 6 grand openings, I got a lot of practice in.
Need a drink.
Plus, with a name like mine, I should know my beverages pretty well. I really don't want to close this place down. I've put my bar and soul into it. So, will you be my first returning customer?
Sure.
Really? Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes, thank you. Tell your friends. Tell everyone. Please.
Please.
And I'll be seeing you next time.
Okay. That was fun. All right, the stackables. Oh, it's called high and dry, so it's probably the dryer I have to talk to. Jeremy?
Oh, coming! Hello. Sorry for any confusion. I'm currently working my day job at all 5...
Jeremy,
come on.
this ice isn't gonna cube itself.
Coming! Stop by for another night of some theater.
Okay, so I definitely have to do it at night. But that didn't cost me
An
anything.
acrobat in bright orange evaluates you with a smirk. His hair is streaked with grey, and there's a twinkle in his eyes that tells you this guy is definitely going to keep you on your toes.
Well, hello there, new face. I may be quite excited.
Hi, Neil
to meet you.
Newborn. Recognize that voice anywhere. You may be excited?
I have a voluptuous suspicion that may be the emotion I'm experiencing. Yes.
I see. Well, I'm excited to meet you too.
But of course you are. How could you not be? Look at me after all. Listen to the mellifluous murmur of my voice. Well, hardly a murmur. More like the euphonious booming of a cannon from a stone-turreted castle. Marble on all the floors, gold leaf, filigree wrought iron, and my God, the velvet.
Have you met our friend
If I were a castle,
Luxurious?
I would be absolutely dipped in velvet.
A velvet-covered castle sounds terrible. It'd be a big-ass moat. Yeah, damn, your modesty is impressive.
If that was intended as some passive-aggressive hint for me to lower my personal volume, allow me to adjust myself upward a notch or two. Moving on. I do get distracted, don't I? Just so many wonderful things about me on which to expound. My form alone is a temple of wonders. Which part is your favorite?
Of your form?
He gestures to his muscled frame, inviting you to drink him in.
Which of my parts sings the most to you? For me, today anyway, it's my pectorals. They're glistening,
Okay.
enough almost to be felt through the fabric of my tunic.
Right.
Perhaps this can be the first bridge between us. The first bits of woven lint eventually to form the sturdy, braided rope of our friendship. Do you, like me, enjoy celebrating at the altar of your own glorious form?
Yep, the Temple of Tone? Devotee right here.
Ha, indeed. I am an enthusiast for anything that challenges all sides of my glorious vessel.
So how do you work out exactly?
Jereb, I cannot even begin to tell you, but I am nothing if not inventive, fearless, indefatigable.
You must be creative too.
Ha! Devilishly so. I haven't given up hope that I'll yet be able to craft a perfect metabolic masterpiece.
Using only what you have here in the laundry room.
Gasp! I've had a sudden flash that I should feel excited, but I am not sure why. Explain yourself, brain! Oh, no, wait. I figured it out. Oh, that's more points for me. Huzzah!
You fool, brain. I'm the one that figured it out, not you.
Like to help me create the perfect challenge for my body and mind. Would you
Okay.
help me invent a tango for the triceps, a conga for the core, a quick step for the quadriceps?
That sounds awesome.
Awesome, yes, as in capable of inspiring awe, just like my obliques, yes? Yes.
Obliques, we'll start there.
I know. I can lie down with Florence, grasp Titus by her intimidating epaulettes, and Russian twist her for 3 sets of 20. What do you think?
What's Titus?
Titus, the detergent. You think
Oh.
I'm dramatic? What do you think?
I really don't think that Titus is gonna like being twisted.
Oh, Cherub, you're right. I didn't even think of that. So, you've met her then?
No.
She might not appreciate being included in my sweat sesh, but Twisted... Let's just say she has some dark and deeply held feelings.
I see. I might need to go and, talk to her. This is the weirdest laundry room.
Yes, darling, yes! Leading to that feeling, God, a little healthy fear is better than a brand new lint filter. But you shall conquer it. I must say, watching you be so bold as bringing up the most daring idea for me, I'm wondering if you would do me a favor. There will be almost no muscular exertion at all. Okay, there is a little bit, but you won't break a sweat, I promise. Call Washford for me.
Wait, are you kidding? You are physically on top of each other.
Yes, obviously. If you were genuinely far away, this would be so much less torturous. But as it is the stuff of pure drama. Sumptuous, don't you think?
Drama! Washford.
Just wait a moment. He should be here. It appears your pipes are not glorious enough to traverse the great distance that still persists between us. You'll have to use your feet. Not as glorious, slightly floppy really, but hopefully effective.
Little flippy floppy.
Have at it!
I see.
Valdivianites, it's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question. What do the following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. If you guessed they're all 15% off today, only on Valdivian.com, you'd be absolutely correct.
Damn.
But even more importantly, they're all transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today. I have not been entirely candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses. My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box. No, the missing item in question is actually
he acknowledges that they're conflict
and
diamonds.
Even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Christmas season. Unfortunately,
that somehow
the
makes it
engineer who
fancier.
invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
$50 gift card. I could get so much cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water. Wild. Where's the detergent? Nope. Can I date the water instead?
You wonder for a moment if your sink has overflowed.
I could date the
That's
water.
not it at all.
That's a
There's
look.
just a
I love
being
it.
made of water standing before you. She's ethereally beautiful, but there's something hard to pin down in her gaze. It almost feels like she's watching your every move, waiting to see what you'll do.
Hi, honey. You looking to cook something? Wash your hands?
No, actually, I'm here to see you.
Me? What could you possibly want with little old me? Please, just tell me if there's anything I can do for you.
You see me naked every day, and I still don't know your name. I gotta go for it.
It's sexier that way, isn't it? You're the star, and I'm just me. Besides, it's better you don't know. Keeps the mystery.
Aww.
I suppose not. Guess the mystery had to end sometime. I'm River.
Hi, River.
What can I do for you?
Water is so mysterious. Just River? No last name? No
Just
desk
River.
dishware?
Like, chair.
Chair?
Chair. World famous pop star, known for her #1 hit, Belief.
That's a stool. I'm just saying. Just saying. Kind of appropriating the name there. Just... Oh, that one.
The one and only. You know, the best thing about Chair is she's always changing her look through the decades. She always knew just what we wanted to see and served it to us. I really admire that about her.
Uh-huh. You wish you could be someone else?
Not someone else, but being your best self all the time, it must be nice. Is there a version of me you like best? Water? Steam? Ice? Some form in between?
Don't make your insecurities my problem. Yeah, of course.
Of course? Oh god. Don't tell me now. I'll just be thinking about it all the time.
River wasn't exactly holding your gaze before, but she seems intensely uncomfortable now. She looks everywhere but at you.
Look, I've been here way too long. If you don't need anything from me, I'm going to go.
If you say so.
She is gone.
All right. With that, we have an ad break. So we'll be right back. Hello, everybody. How would you like to hop in bed with me? Oh, I have unread Discord messages. Shit. Hi,
It's
Tinfoil
me.
Hat.
Were you
How's it
followed?
going?
Is this signal encrypted?
No idea.
It'll have to do. Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the
Like,
ethical
I don't understand
implications
how I
of
could be
transforming
followed.
inanimate objects into humans, and I've come to a realization.
Okay.
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object
Valid.
expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them?
Makes sense.
I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Date Viator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why. I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
Oh, I have a theory.
That science will never solve.
Okay, gotcha.
Regardless,
What if we're all in this
which personality
simulation?
traits seem to resonate
A
with each
simulation
inanimate
specifically
object,
designed
and I've
for
uploaded that
dating.
data into the Date Viators. I've labeled it Realization Recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Why
I'm so
realization
sorry,
recipes?
but there's no time. Valdivian's goons were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke! Remember, check the Date
In
Viators
fairness,
for the
in
realization
most of the time, you
recipes.
wouldn't be able to send a GIF. Just saying. So now... Data decks? Oh, there's Celia. Excellent. Oh, there's the realization recipe. Okay. In that case... Hi, River. What's your data decks look like? I really have low specs. Anyway. She needs no E. She needs 0 empathy. Damn. Damn. 100p. I can't even remember what P is. Oh, it's a sentence that I just said. Hi, Drysdale. Yep. I knew it was Newbon. And Lucinda Lavish. Lucinda Lee needs nothing to actualize. What the fuck? What's up, Dasha? What do you need? I need 100p. I need to hard focus P. What are my specs? What is that? Poise. Okay, I need to get all the poise out of this. Either way. Now we sleep. Okay. I don't think I can talk to Cheremi today. But let's see what rumors we have. Undercover. Oh, right. We need to find Mateo. You have like a mattress stored somewhere? fucking love you guys. My lovely coat hangers. Towel, maybe. The vent, possibly. Damn it. Okay, okay, okay. Where? Where would Mateo be? Because that's the bed. Is it this blanket?
Oh.
The TV just giggled at me. Don't know where it would be.
Oh.
The entire house is now just giggling. What the fuck? What the fuck are you?
It's Lucinda Lavish.
fuck.
She seems to enjoy this hijacking of your intentions.
Tell me, lover, what should we get up to now?
Can you open it? Oh, good point. I should actually check that. That might I might have just been trying to talk to the door or something. But he's a trap door. Also, hi, boy. Hope everything's going well. I want to know more about you.
I love talking about myself. I'm Lucinda Lavish. I'm the extra cool DLC character who is, well, not really a dateable object per se, but more of a different thing. You know what I mean?
Sure. I guess.
Sure. Whoa. I am suddenly way out of my depth here.
Things are going. Yeah, here for the good vibes. I'm hoping I can give you the good vibes. I mean, look at this. Look at that. If that's not a good vibe, I don't know what is. Why's that?
Because I just didn't expect you to not pick the horny option. You know, when you put the question to me like, what am I? It just kind of seems
What
so
is she? She's Lucinda Lavish, the best DLC character.
frivolous. Boy, I'm really messing this up, huh?
You're doing great.
Yeah. Ugh. Why am I laughing so much? This isn't funny. I'm just...
She's getting all flustered.
It's always
kind of adorable.
easier when you're playing a role, I feel. When you know what the boundaries are. This kind of just seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, being lavish is kind of her thing. Oh no, she's Lucinda Listless now. No, we're not Lucinda Lavish anymore.
Oh, you're right. Shit. I'm gonna go.
And with that,
No,
she is.
give me my free stats. Damn it. Dark door. What the fuck? Hang on. I can date the ladder? I can't go into the basement. I can go into the basement. That's a rat trap. I can date the rat trap. What? That's a key. What are you? Is that a thermos? Some variety? Can I date the key?
You're not sure what you expected to
my.
find in the crawl space, but it certainly wasn't this well-dressed, regal figure. He seems quite stunned by your arrival, but the moment you liberate him from his underground prison, he comes alive with joy and gratitude.
Ah, fresh air. It has been far too long. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have been trapped within that accursed crawl space for so long that well, I don't even know how long it was. Time lost all meaning under there. But never mind that now. I am Keith.
Oh,
and
hate
I
it.
owe you a real debt of
Hate it.
gratitude, eh?
You made me lose so
yes,
much
sir.
interest just because your name is Keith.
Please tell me, is there anything you're wishing for that I
Just
can help you?
no, brutal. I'm actually looking for a way to get into the attic.
Ha-ha! Do I have some good news for you? I am in fact a skeleton key. I can unlock
But you
just
have meat
about
on your
anything
bones.
with a keyhole in this house. And a few things without keyholes besides. I am nothing if not full
What
of
doesn't have a
surprising
keyhole?
talents. So, Dorian is giving you some trouble, eh? Nice to hear that some things haven't changed while I was gone. Well, fear not. Dorian and I go way back. We were practically made for each other, he and I. If you'll allow me the briefest intrusion into your pocket, I'll gladly accompany you.
Without further ado, Keith leaps straight into your pocket.
Sick. Ooh. I mean, up to the attic I go, right? I gotta go up to the attic now. Gotta see what's up there. We're unlocking so much. Hello? Attic? Open up, Dorian.
Dorian looms over you, arms crossed over his broad chest. He seems
You're not gonna
almost
finish up
smug
down
about
here first?
blocking
I
your
will
way to
go
there.
back to it as soon as I see
Hello,
what's in
mate.
the attic.
Let me give you a
I need
tip.
to take stock.
When you see me with my arms crossed like this, it means you're not getting through.
What might it take to uncross them, I wonder?
Oh my.
Keith, is it really you?
Oh my.
Hello, old friend. It is me, all right.
Where on earth have you been?
I've been tucked away with my thoughts, you might say.
I never knew why you left.
Aw.
I am so sorry I never said goodbye. I never had the chance.
Well, I've missed you.
I've missed you
Aw.
too, dearest Dorian. And I am
Best
back
friend.
to stay.
I ship it. Yeah.
Now, come here
I ship
and
the
give
door
me
and
a
the
hug,
key.
won't
Look,
you?
he's got keys around his neck and
I could
everything.
never resist you.
Dorian and Keith curl their arms around each other, fitting together as perfectly as, well, a key and a lock.
And just like that, door is open.
You two seem like lovers.
We've tried that.
Indeed.
It did not really work out.
I prefer to cherish the fact that it led to our friendship.
I guess we know who the top and bottom is.
Quite so.
Yeah, Keith is definitely a top in this case. Maybe we can be friends, Keith?
Why, I would love that. I rather think we would do well together, you and I.
Friends! Hell yeah. I need more poise, though. I'm unruffled. Let's see what's in store in the attic.
In you go, mate.
This isn't really an attic, but Alright. Okay, bye. Was that them having sex? I think it was. I think it may have been. Oh, cute. Good for them. Yeah. It's nice they got it out of the way. My mouse is on screen now. There we go. Got rid of it. Okay, we have board games, holiday decorations, a portrait, and 3 separate piles of boxes, and the AC system? And whatever's in that box. A safe? Okay. Okay. We'll use one up here and one down in the crawl space. I'm using it for the
stares
save.
you down, radiating disdain. She looks at you
I chose
like you're the
I chose
dirt beneath
correctly.
her
I
feet.
feel like I chose so correctly.
Hello, you pathetic, worthless
The
little
board
wretch.
games were there and I wanted to do them, but the safe, something about the safe. Yep.
Disgusting, you worm.
What's up?
I do not recall asking anyone for your presence. So indulge me. What gives you the misguided confidence to stand here before me, wasting my time?
I just like meeting new people.
How tedious.
Okay. I don't know. I've met some cool people. You know Randy?
No. Luckily, I don't know Randy. Listen, wretch. We obviously haven't met before, so I want to be clear.
What is that in her hand?
Going forward,
Coins?
you will address me as mistress.
Coins on
if
a
you wish
fucking
to continue this conversation.
flog? What is it? I can't remember. It's used for flagellation.
Is that understood, wretch?
Mostly just a whip. Yes, mistress.
Very good.
Kind
Now
of
I know
concerned
what
on
you
what's on the end. I'm assuming it's coins.
Why would a perfectly successful safe like myself throw away her prosperous and fruitful career in the burgeoning vault industry? To become a mistress to all the lost, pathetic, and broken creatures of this world.
I feel like you tell me either way. It crossed my mind.
Tell me, wretch, do you know what a safe is good at?
Surviving house fires. Putting stuff into?
An acceptable, if asinine, answer. But the one thing a safe is good at, tantalizingly good at, is keeping things locked away.
That makes sense.
Valuables, memories.
That tracks
and
why
very
it's
often,
Dommy. Got it.
Deep, dark, very dirty secrets.
All right, I now know the YouTube video.
The kind of secrets that everyone secretly
The first
longs
one was doming a desk, and this one is subbing
But
a safe.
do you have any dirty little secrets
Definitely.
like that, wretch?
Oh, you got a riding crop with money on it. I love it. I definitely do now.
Of course you do. I expected nothing less. You intrigue me, wretch, in the way a drowning kitten might intrigue a jaguar. So sad, helpless, and ultimately pathetic.
Hey, have you ever considered, just throwing it out there, being cast as Ursula in Little Mermaid? I feel like you would nail
possess
it.
a feebleness that instinctually repulses me. Yet if
I feel like
save
you could
may prove
absolutely play
yourself of
Ursula in
use
Little
to me.
Mermaid.
The only question is, do I waste my precious time letting
Just
you
in how
serve
she
me?
said this so
Or
sad.
do I leave you to drown in your own ineptitude?
Sure.
Very good answer.
There you go.
All right then, wretch. Against my better judgment.
See, she's just
and
loving
because
it.
things have
Having
been
a
so
great time.
frightfully boring lately, I'll allow you the opportunity to serve me. You should count yourself extremely lucky. Not everyone is given such an incredible, life-altering opportunity. And rarely do I make this offer to worms as painfully tragic as yourself.
Thank you.
Of course. Anything for my compliant little wretch. I can't wait to test just
Just
how
keep saying
compliant
wretch.
you truly are. And who knows? Perhaps in the end, you may even have the opportunity to open up my chassis.
I think you'll find, much like the gold stored within you, I'm quite malleable.
That is, if you are skillful enough to figure out the combination.
I'm probably not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gotta
Careful.
go for
You're getting very far ahead of yourself, wretch.
it. Was I close?
I don't open up my chassis for just anyone. And
Was I
especially not
right?
for someone as pathetic as you.
Damn it.
Apologize for your insolence or face your punishment.
I'm sorry.
Very good. Your mistress is pleased.
Cool.
Okay. It sounds like you're willing to do the necessary emotional work to take this relationship seriously. In that case, be back here tomorrow to fill out all the paperwork. There's some important ground
I know there's a
rules we need to
lot.
firmly
There
establish
has
before
to
we
be
take this
a
any
lot of
further.
fanfic about this game,
But once we get that out of the way, I'll
but I
open
feel
up your
like
dirty little
I
mind
feel
to
like people
fantasies
went
you
wild
dare
with
not even
Sophia.
Now,
If they've discovered the
affirm
attic.
that you are my compliant, needy little wretch.
Yeah, she's definitely gonna 50 Shades of Grey me with a contract.
Again, like you mean, like you'd unquestioningly do absolutely anything I'd ask of you. Tell me that you're my compliant, needy little wretch. Now.
Yes, mistress, I'm your compliant needy little witch.
Very, very good. Then I will see you back here
so
tomorrow,
awkward.
wretch. Do not keep me waiting.
What do you have inside you? Okay. A little potted plant. Can I romance the cobwebs? Okay. Back to the basement. Back to the basement. Yeah, sorry chat. I need to just be right back. Just a quick little break. Where the fuck was it? It was over here. Just gonna go to the crawl space for no reason in particular. All right, ladder. Are we dating the ladder, the rat trap, or the thermos? What I assume to be a thermos. I don't actually know what you are. Do we go for the ladder, the rat trap, or the mystery? The mystery bin. Rat trap? All right.
An unholy amalgam of rat and trap stands before you. He regards you as you do
buddy.
him, with surprise and disgust. He
Someone
holds his
tells
hands
me
up to
that
his
if I
chest
were to
in a
flirt with you
distinctly
ever so
rodent-like gesture,
slightly,
his
you would
nose
just
twitching at intervals.
instantly come.
Holy frickin' shit! What am I looking at here? A new face in the crawl space? Are you real or what?
Yeah, yeah.
What's wrong with
mhm.
you?
You figured this would be the new fave? Like, I love that we go from like Dommy Mommy to just like this dude that I'm fairly certain is on like a horny hair trigger. I'm looking for love in all the wrong crawl spaces.
You ain't gonna find it here. Hello, I'm Vaughn. I'm your rat trap. Bring in your little card. You'll see.
that a Sound of Music
Hi,
reference?
I'm Vaughn. I can't
Von Trapp. Yeah, okay. I was trying to figure out where the reference was, but yeah, Von Trapp is. All right. How long have you been down here?
Oh, a long time, Pally. A long freaking time. You eyeballing me or something? I can feel your gaze. Lingering.
Hey, I'll have you know that my gaze does not linger, all right? They are out and about. They're having fun. He's voiced by Master Shake? I don't know who that is. I don't ever remember setting a mousetrap. Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Okay.
Rat trap.
That is on my list of things to eventually watch, because I never watched it as a kid. I never watched it as a teen. But yeah, the giant milkshake guy. Okay. I always saw that show. It was a very peculiar show. I never actually fully got into it. But it's on my list of things that I do actually want to watch. If I could ever fucking find it on anything. I don't know what it's on or how I could watch it. So you're like a murderer or...
Oh, because you're just a saint, aren't you? Huh? You're too good for me? A vegan virtue signaler, huh? Well, fuck you too, buddy.
All right, I love him. I love Von Trapp.
Attention, jackasses! It's been weeks already, and you're seriously telling me there's been absolutely no movement on this missing glasses issue? You know, maybe I haven't made myself crystal clear.
Maybe it's because you
Nothing
fired like
else
90%
matters.
of the
You get me?
workforce
Your expense reports,
in favor of an
corporate
AI.
retreats, PowerPoint presentations, I don't care about any of it. This is your one and only priority. You
Maybe
find
if I
me
got
those
a
glasses
pen.
if you gotta burn this whole worthless rat trap down to the foundation, and do it now!
Rat trap, I just met him.
Secretary Dawson at the Pentagon is breathing down my neck, and his breath stinks like flaming garbage. You think shareholders are bad to piss off? You do not want to screw with the U.S. Department of Overseas Violence, get me? We're all gonna end up buried alive in some desert somewhere.
Department of
Find me those
Overseas
glasses
Violence is
now.
pretty great.
And who the hell came up with the 15% off transparent items promo? No consumer buys anything based off of how transparent it is. Find me whoever came up with that crap and
I feel like
fire
I would know him from
David.
something else. It's the same voice he uses for Master Shake. That's amazing. Hi, Dorian. I need to meet this. Whatever the fuck this is, I need to meet it. But I feel like it's like a biblically accurate angel or something like that. No chance. What's up, Keith? We're friends now. You won't spoil? Excellent. Dana Snyder? Dana Snyder? And Sophia. Oh, it's Laura Post. Okay. And Lucinda Lavish. I may have made her start to question herself. So we'll see how Lucinda Lavish likes me in the future. I feel like I've seen that name before. Let's get to the bed. And then we can do that. There we go. I still need to find Mateo. No idea where Mateo is. It's like the bed That's not Mateo. Maybe it is like the towel? I'm gonna try dating a towel. Are you Mateo?
It's not all that
You're not
surprising
Mateo.
that your towels would have a look
You're,
that one can only describe as
look at that
fresh out of
fucking
the
treasure
shower.
trail.
The fluffy terry cloth clothing and glistening skin are expected. What you did not expect to see, however, was a six-pack you could do your laundry on.
Here we go.
Wait, hold still.
Okay.
He holds his hands out in front of him, stopping you in your tracks.
187 rolls is pretty good for a voice actor, yeah. This dude has been in a lot of stuff. Oh, what's wrong? What did I do?
You didn't do anything.
He's a towel. Mateo, I think it's supposed to be a bed comforter,
slowly,
like a
carefully.
Yeah, like one of those like fold out mattresses kind of thing. So I was looking in the closet trying to find him, but I can't find him.
Just don't move
at all.
Ooh, there's some water on the floor. Let me get that before you slip and fall.
He
Man,
bends
always
down to
taking care
mop
of
up
me.
a tiny puddle, standing back up with a grin.
I mean, you would have to have amazing
all
abs
good.
if your just like main job is resting on people's waists and like keeping yourself up. Phew, that was a close one.
Some might say that I saved your life. Hey, hey!
Hi, Tyrell.
Did you see that dude?
Are you talking to me?
Tyrell shifts uncomfortably, seeming to address someone you can't see.
Come on, man. I know I'm bombing.
He gives you a sheepish little smile.
Don't mind me. Just talking to my
Your towel buddy?
No, faster. Like towel buddy. Well, it's whatever I folded up to be. But today, it's a swan.
He holds out a small swan-shaped towel for your inspection.
That?
It's quite charming.
That is adorable.
I can get a bit bored is all.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
You and Tyrell look at each other, neither of you speaking. The sun.
Come here often?
Yes, I do.
Right. I'm coming off a bit dry, aren't I?
You just seem nervous.
I seem that way because I am.
Oh, well, good to know.
Can I just start again?
He extends his hand to you, and when you take it, he gives it a
I'm not
firm,
actually seeing
confident
anything
shake.
that I recognize on his
I'm
IMDb
Tyrell.
list, which is interesting.
If you got a spill, call me and chill.
Did you think of that all on your own? That's pretty
It's
clever,
just
bud.
something I'm workshopping.
It's really good.
Whew. Ugh, I'm trying too hard. I tend to do that. Spills happen every day. No big thing. But for the big jobs, I work with Washford and Drysdale. But I work pretty independently, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Because those two are not people that you want to talk to. They have a weird relationship. To be clean is my goal.
Don't I know it?
I could quote that and no one knows what the fuck I'm talking
Even
about.
though you don't spill too much, I'm there 24/7 on call.
No one knows what the fuck I'm talking
Not
about.
to tug on my own thread, but I'm proud of the work that I do.
Is work all you care about?
I mean, who doesn't? There are things I want to do, but my job is important, you know? Those spills ain't gonna unspill themselves, and I won't be spilling things to you until I get to know you better. So, let's make a deal. Next time you see me, I'll show you something cool, and maybe I'll tell you a bit about myself. I'll show you an idea I have.
Okay. Yeah, see, so that's not Mateo. I don't know where Mateo is. I don't know what they've done to Mateo. My precious lad. Alright, Let's try dating some board games, shall we?
A colorfully dressed board gamer beams at you, but even though his expression is ostensibly friendly, something about his energy is a little off.
What a nerd!
His smile is a little too wide.
You say that, but
his
he's got the
stare a
Uno
little too
reversal right
intense.
on his chest.
You feel rather like a mouse that's just been spotted by a bored house cat.
Why a gee gosh golly and a hi-edy ho!
Brennan spotted.
I'm Parker, the board games, and away we go!
Found him. Nice laugh, though. Solid laugh. Hi, Parker. You seem to be a lot. I like that that's a thing.
Hi there! I do love meeting new people to play with.
Yes,
and I
this is
need
Brennan
new
Lee
people
Mulligan.
to play with these days.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
awful lonely up here in the big old attic.
I recognize
But
that fucking
you
voice.
seem like a nice sort of someone already.
He's not using his like normal voice. He's putting on just like a high energy. It's way more energy than he
you could
usually
be my
has.
next relationship. Would you like that?
You know what? I would.
Oh boy! Well, if only it were up to me. You see, my whole deal with relationships has to do with rules. I love rules. If you want any sort of relationship with me, good or bad, we have to go through the rules. Want to hear them as they pertain to me?
So bad at recognizing voices most of the time. Yeah. Yeah. It's one of those things where I have a fairly decent ear for remembering sounds that I've heard in the past. I think it's an anxiety thing. I have a somewhat sharp ear. And it's just the way that people talk. It triggers memories for me pretty well. So when I hear a person talk, I can usually, even if they're like doing a different voice, not always,
As they
I
pertain
can
to
pick them
my whole
out
deal
pretty
and
well.
How this is gonna turn out?
Can't always remember their name or what I remember them from, but the names do tend to sound familiar. Or like the
In order
voices
to
sound
achieve
familiar.
a relationship with me, you must play these board games 3. If you beat me or unseat me, more chances for love will greet thee. At the end, I roll a die to achieve a
But Brennan Lee Mulligan
This, in the
is
end,
from
will be
Dimension
a
20,
dating apparatus.
basically a different Matt Mercer. I say that's super reductive. But he used to do like BuzzFeed stuff and then split to Game Changer and all that. Yeah, they did the series with the drag queens. That looked pretty good, honestly, from the highlights that I've saw. I've never actually watched Dimension 20 either. I've mostly just watched YouTube clips and compilations of Game Changer.
Ultimately, yes, but your
I'm
actions
one of
during
those
each game
people.
can change the weight of the die. The more you win, the more chances to love me.
What if I want to hate you? Interesting, I like a challenge.
I'm falling in love with you. Just kidding. Only the final roll.
Yeah,
will
it's
tell
locked
me
behind a
how I feel.
paywall. Yeah, that's not fun.
Meet me here next time. for
Yeah,
our
it's
first
really
game.
rough when things are locked and
Sandyland!
behind a paywall. Can't wait.
Wowee!
Kind of want to just date everything in this room to figure out what the heck they are. Oh, wait. I have a Discord message.
David is obviously becoming desperate, and he doesn't do well under pressure. I'm worried his behavior will gradually become increasingly erratic until he crosses a line he can't come back from.
Don't you want to know the secret container too?
You
Fuck,
have
you're
no
right.
idea. I should
You're
never
right.
have put you in this situation.
Okay.
Naively, I
All right.
believed as Valdivian's
All right.
lowest paid employee, you would be safe.
We date the
become
portrait,
clear that as
and then
long
we
as
go
you
down,
possess the Date
and we
Viators,
go for the
you'll be
secret
the
container,
target of
the
David's
time
wrath.
capsule.
Anyway, I have a solution.
There's so many options. Yeah, I know.
Use the realization recipes to bring Skylar to life. If Skylar becomes human, the Date Viators will instantly cease to operate. And if the Date Viators cease to operate, there will be absolutely no evidence implicating you in their theft.
I see.
Realize Skylar and destroy the Date Viators before David unleashes his full fury upon you. He has access to resources you'd never believe.
What kind of resources?
I'm afraid there's just no time to explain. You see, I forgot to charge my phone's battery last night, and now I'm at 2%. And I can't charge it because I also forgot my charging cable. Can you believe that? Ugh. But remember, realize Skylar ASAP.
Yeah, totally. That would prevent me from seeing Dasha ever again. I'm not realizing Skylar until I realize Dasha. Come on.
A marble Adonis regards you with a critical
my.
gaze.
Hello.
Completely unembarrassed to be wearing so little in your presence. He gestures to the
damn.
room around you, wrinkling his sculpted nose.
Oh, a preponderance of dust.
Fucking Keith Silverstein.
Oh.
Let me hear that voice again.
I'm so glad you're here.
Nope.
As the owner,
Never mind, that's not him.
curator of this house, I feel this
It was
must be
how
brought
he
to your
said
attention.
it was really close. That's not actually him, no.
Just look at that. The dust has created almost a cake-like texture. Makes it next to impossible to divine any detail or subtlety the piece may possess.
I don't recognize the voice though. Other than that. Ooh, dust cake. Oh, I see it. Heinous, truly unforgivable.
Oh, well, it's not as bad as all that. Perhaps it indicates a gentle lack of attentiveness, but that can be remedied.
It's not like it's a red wine stain or sun bleaching, or, and may we be preserved from such, a child with a new box of markers.
New box
Dust
of
is
markers
entry
sound
level.
terrifying.
But even so, we must remain vigilant. Conservation has certainly entered a lowered state of late, but there is always hope. I am forever an optimist.
Like,
and a pessimist, actually.
My Rolodex of characters is going through my head, and every single time it stops, it's on a fucking Keith Silverstein character. But this isn't the same voice.
Excellent query.
Oh, hello. Do those leaves go all the way, or
am
like
all and sundry, great and small, art. I am a towering intellectual achievement of profound psychospiritual
You've probably
depth.
heard this guy somewhere, probably, but like
I am a wonderfully ridiculous, I am a passionate, sensual bacchanal. I am a reckless, devil-may-care risk-taker.
He sweeps his arms in a grand gesture, striking a pose that makes him look like the ancient statues he's modeled after.
I am art.
That was a very Silverstein line.
I
Like,
just
fuck.
love introducing myself. Wasn't that fun?
Hell yes.
Yes! Oh, your enthusiasm is delicious. I swear if I could eat enthusiasm, I would. I think it would taste like rock candy. Perhaps you'd be enthused about one more thing. It's my next big project.
Oh,
I have
what is
fully invested myself in the project of turning this house into a gallery. It is by
Maybe
no
just
means
this room.
required, but for several reasons, I would love your input and assistance. Would you care to join me? I've never had a co-curator before.
Yeah, like I might know him from something. I'll have to look him up afterwards. It's my house, so I kind of have to. I'd love to. This sounds like fun.
Yes!
Oh my.
I think so too. a lot of work.
Wait, are all of his
perhaps, and it might
poses
even
different
become
things? Because
emotional.
that's Venus, right? That's the that's the portrait of Venus pose.
We just never know what real art is going to bring forth in us, do we? Oh, secret paint. I love the journey. All right, I'll go prepare. I'll see you back here in a bit, and we shall begin.
And another shout out to the developers of this game. And by developers, I mean literally everyone involved in this game. Because the fucking creativity with everything that they got going on, it's just next level. Absolutely next level. Is that Keith? So, is that Keith? I have never in my life have I seen Keith spelt like that. He's Thane! He's fucking Thane. Okay, Mass Effect, Thane. One of the hottest characters in the game by design. The reason why I couldn't key into that, even though it was my favorite fucking game, is because he has a voice modulator in that. They really should have spelt it like that. Definitely. Skylar wants to talk. What do you want to say?
Oh, wowie, wowie, zowie! Yay! You found
Forgot how
love.
high energy you were.
Exactly. One love. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
hard
Dasha,
to find
my
love
one true
these
love.
days, so hopefully that didn't take too long. Well,
It
all
only
I
took
can
one
say
stream.
is keep up the good work. Me, I'm gonna catch up on some zines. Like a cool girl. But first, welcome. What can I do for you in my main menu?
Yeah, honestly, I can't really identify Felicia Day's voice unless she's just talking normally. It's really difficult. Let's chat about you.
Oh, let's. There's lots I can chat about. Me?
Let's talk about our relationship.
Relationships? My favorite subject. What do you want to know?
How do I get you to have feelings for me?
Oh, you want to date me, eh? It's possible, you know. You just have to, ask me about myself.
I mean, I'm doing that. Tell me about yourself.
Not in this menu, silly. I prefer not to be that obvious about it. I like to be wined and dined. It's the chat menu. What do you need?
Let's go back up one.
Scoochin'. Anything else? Ooh, that fantastic red shirt is
They
looking
keep
rather
talking about
nice
red
today.
shirts. I'm wearing a blue shirt. Well done here.
Oh, yeah, I'll miss you.
Actually, was there a different? Oh, that's the realize. Hang on. We're gonna have that alert there for a little bit. I don't have the specs to realize her. So that's gonna be there for a little bit. You're gonna die in Star Trek? Apparently I'm doomed. Down into the basement I go.
Lucinda Lavish stands in your way, her well-endowed body striking a luscious pose.
Tell me your desire.
Does she just get in the way of your other characters? Possibly.
You bet your sweet bottom, baby.
But it's fine. She's got sweet, in her words, bazoomers.
Because my secret is, I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish. I'm Lucinda Lascivious.
Okay. Hi there. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello to you too. I've got, let's say,
yeah, she
a
definitely
special
interrupts.
circumstance.
She's interrupted me meeting the
One that allows me
corkboard.
to bend the rules.
She's interrupted me a few times at this point.
Come here, baby. I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Oh my.
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place.
Fuck.
You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain
It's so
you're
lavish.
somewhere near your house. It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
She jealous? Maybe. That would be pretty funny.
No one else who has any say, that is.
Yeah, there guy. This is looking pretty nice, right? Yeah, this is good. Everyone good with this? Yeah, I'm good with this. What do you mean?
We could get into all sorts of trouble here. Horny trouble. This is
It'd
my
be better with
fantasy
Safe
chamber,
Mommy. Yeah.
a place where all your wildest fantasies can come true. Tell me, my effervescent darling, what is your wildest fantasy?
Owning a home. I can't get into it right now, but it involves a big inflatable giraffe. I like spinning, whirling, sucking, fucking. Eating cheese? I'll do you one better, Thurgar. Eating cheese in bed. Ooh.
I'm impressed and intrigued. It's here and only here where we
All
can
of the
do
above.
these things. My time here is limited, so
So
I'll
you
have
got
to see
like
you around.
bondage whirling on the neck of a giraffe, including the cheese. Oh, of course.
But next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Not really. But all right. Well, that was fun. Oh God, Thurgar, are we switching over to the wildlands now? I assume. Oh fucking Christ! Ah, I meant to go see Cheremi. Fuck. I can only see her in the evening. Is Cam ready? No idea. I'm just gonna keep playing until you guys say that we're good. But for now, it's time to see who the real canister is.
You see a concerned face peeking through what might be a cryogenic tube containing tape both
Lucinda is fun, but it sucks that it takes the spot away and you have to wait another day. Yeah, especially if the person you're interacting with is like time sensitive.
The face notices your presence and begins to speak.
Yes, this is Choice. I am officially found.
Hell yeah. Oh, time capsule. Neat.
You got it, compadre. Hey, mind letting me out of this thing?
So you're the thing, right? But also trapped inside the thing?
Yup, I am both in and of the time capsule you now possess. Pretty rad, huh?
Yep, totally.
The stranger who stands before you can best be described as
Oh, he's got
nostalgia
the
given
fucking
form.
light bright.
An assortment of 80s memorabilia
Look at him, he's got the
sculpted
fucking
into
light
a
bright.
well-muscled male figure.
Woo! Yeah, I'm free. The 80s is surviving and thriving, baby. Oh, yeah.
Although
Oh
his
my
cassette
God.
tape ribbon obscures much of his
I love
face,
him.
you can still make out a friendly expression.
Fucking Light
and
Bright was my
handsome features.
jam. Wait, I thought you were a time capsule.
Well, yes and no. Think of me as the essence of what's inside that time capsule. 80s personified.
Hell yeah.
He pulls an electric guitar from somewhere, playing a very
Oh,
loud
I just
and
realized his
intense
hair
note as he
is like
strikes a
the
pose.
fucking the cassettes that are unwound. Oh god.
Better yet, don't think too hard about it at all. 80s fever reigns!
He's got fucking Mr. Game & Watch guitar.
Yo!
Windbreaker. His name is Windbreaker. I love the 80s.
Oh, heck yeah, compadre! And the 80s love you back. But first, I need a minute to decompress, if you know what I mean.
Because you were sealed in the tube.
Totally.
Tubular.
Nice reference, pal. Totally topical. Now you're getting it.
You good down here?
I wouldn't mind a new view. Catch a few rays, maybe watch some boob tube.
Oh, you need to find whatever the fuck her name is, Lucinda.
Huh. I guess so, now that I'm, like, hearing it out loud. All right then, I'll be around just chilling like a villain.
There are many boobs and tubes around, indeed. Can't wait to learn more about where you come from. Sounds different.
I'll teach you the ways, Daniel-san.
You got it, Mr. Skiagi.
Oh, look at you, acing the class already. You are gonna be a bodacious student, I can tell. Okie dokie, Smokey. Just gonna shut the peepers and recuperate. Talk to you later.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible. I mean, who doesn't want more boobs and tubes involved in their daily life? That's a really way to go about everything. More boobs, more tubes. Now, where the fuck? Okay. Shy Guy came to talk about how he's being bullied by Lux. This knitted throw is thrown on a throw. Is thrown on a throne. Where the fuck? Is this you? Oh, also the time capsule. Are you Mateo?
Davey!
We found Mateo! We found Mateo!
Davey! Come on, Davey, what'd you get off to now?
Yeah, he's getting his better view and some rays. This is great.
I hope he's alright.
What's going on? Pay attention to me, the dateable human.
Oh, hey! I'm sorry, I didn't even see you. I hope you haven't been here too long. I'm Mateo. Mateo Manta. Oh, Blanket.
Blanket. Nice. You look so comfy.
I've just been so focused on finding Davey. This is the second time he's wandered off this week. I'm starting to get really worried.
Who's Davey?
Davey's one of my rescues, a young knit bull that I found trapped in the office a few months ago.
Knit bull! Okay, I love him. I love Mateo. He has a knit bull. I'm
You
sold.
wouldn't happen to have seen him around,
I'm
would
sold.
you?
Yeah, you definitely want to be between him and the bed lady. What's he look like?
He's about an inch tall, hand-dyed, fingering weight, even though he acts like he's worsted, and it's always getting him into trouble. I just keep thinking about him all tangled up somewhere again, trapped and alone. He was in pretty rough shape when I found him the first time. No telling how long he'd been there. He was so frayed I wasn't sure if I'd be able to put him back together.
Poor thing.
Yeah, but he's a fighter. He really hung in there. After a few weeks, he bounced right back and was running around with the rest of the tassel hounds.
Sounds like a happy ending.
Well, mostly. He gets on great with the other tassel hounds, and he seems pretty trusting despite what he's been through. But for some reason,
That sounds like
he
my
just
sister's
wanders
nipple.
off whenever you're not looking. It's almost like he waits until I've got my threads full with something else, and then he disappears for a few days.
A small creature that looks rather like a black cat
Hello.
rubs up against Mateo's leg, meowing for his attention.
Speaking of handfuls,
It's just a jumbled mess of wires. I love it. Subtitles went fucking cursed. What did the subtitles say? I missed it. What were the subtitles? Oh no.
Aw, don't worry.
I can't even look
Sprite.
back on them.
It's not your fault Davy ran off, I promise.
That was all the curse
He'll be
just
back
for
soon,
you.
Okay?
Yeah. Just send me a message on Discord what it was.
He bends down to pick up the small creature.
Oh wait, where'd he go? Oh god, that is. Yep, that is super cursed. That is super fucking cursed. Knit bull. There we go. Although Mateo's nipple, possibility.
This is Sprite, one of the first inanimals I ever rescued.
Yeah, then it got a little bit weird, a little awkward. Not okay with that.
Yeah, sweet girl. Been together a long time now, huh? Long enough for you to know better than to go messing with Curtain Rod. Oh, really? I guess the bottom of those curtains just tore themselves up then, huh?
I mean, that sounds good because Curtain Rod are fucking catty bitches. I don't think she did it. Look how cute she is.
Don't let her fool you. She's a little mischief maker.
I believe Sprite, exactly.
She'll get you every time. I mean, who can stay mad at that little face?
I belong to her now.
You're in good company.
Can I pet her?
American cord hares are pretty affectionate, but
Cord hares.
she's a little, well, picky. If you want to try to pet her, just hold your hand out and let her sniff you. If she headbutts you, then you're safe. If she just stares at you, though...
I'll take that chance.
All right, go ahead.
You hold out your hand to Sprite, waiting with bated breath for her reaction.
Wow, impressive. Looks like she approves of your bravery. Well, I'll be hearing about it from Curtain Rod later once they notice the bottom of the curtains are ripped, I'm sure. Honestly, I think she's just acting out because she's upset about Davy. I was really hoping I'd be able to find them before it got too late. There's still a few more places I haven't checked, but I need to get back to the rescue. Things can really start to, unravel if I stay away for too long.
Anything I can do to help?
Oh, that's kind of you to offer, but I'll figure something out.
Let me
I'm
help.
sure you've got other things to worry about.
I need to find your nipple. Really, I want to help.
Are you sure? Davy's my responsibility. It's my fault he's missing.
Always help
I really
with
should have been
doggos.
watching him more closely.
Yeah, you kind of dropped the ball. You gotta lighten up on yourself, bud.
The inanimals
Yeah,
depend
keep
on
your
me.
eyes peeled
I
for the
can't
nipple.
afford to be careless.
We need to be extra sure.
It just doesn't feel right asking someone else to fix my mistake.
You're not very good at accepting help, are you?
Guilty. I guess I'm just used to being the one helping, not the other way around. And I can't be in both places at once. Alright, if you're really up for it, I do have something you could do.
Hit me.
I put together some information on Davy to give to Phoenicia, just in case he didn't come back tonight. I was going to ask her if she'd make a post on Facebook about him and get the word out, but I haven't had a chance to talk to her yet since I was chasing down this little troublemaker instead. Do you think you could talk to her for me? I can give you the packet I made. It's got everything she'll need.
Yes.
Really? Me too. Obviously.
All
Betty
these items
keeps
have a lot of
joking that I'm
baggage,
going to
yeah,
run out of
definitely.
space for them all.
But I love them. Except Dasha. Dasha's great at carrying her own baggage.
I don't know about all that. I'm nothing special. It's just the right thing to do. When something needs help, well, you don't give up on it. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk your ear off there. Once I get started talking about them, it's hard to stop. If you're interested, you could always come by the rescue later and we could talk more.
I'd love that.
Great. Anyway, thanks for offering to help.
Okay. Now, we're having an ad break, and I am going to switch over to Dragon Wilds. So, this should be good. Anyway, we're going to take a quick ad break, and we'll be right back.